Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am traditional Japanese Rakugo comic storyteller Katsura Sunshine on my hiatus from Broadway. In these coronavirus times, I think we need a few jokes about doctors. Sensei! Hi, what seems to be the problem? Sensei, I keep having these dreams about pigs flying. Sounds like the swine flu. Sensei! Hi, what seems to be the trouble? Sensei, it seems I have been farting a lot recently. Farting a lot, I see. How often? 3 or 4 times an hour. Sometimes as much as 5. 3 or 4 times an hour, sometimes as much as 5. All right. Just wait here for 1 minute, please. Wait here for 1 minute. Sensei! What are you doing with that long stick? With the hook on the end of it? Sensei, what are you going to do with that? I'm going to open a window. Sensei! Hi, what seems to be the trouble? Recently I've been suffering from short-term memory loss. And how long has that been happening? How long has what been happening? Sensei! Hi, what seems to be the trouble? Sensei, I'm having a lot of trouble keeping to your restrictions. Restrictions? Which restrictions were those? 1 cup of sake and only 2 puffs of my kiseru Japanese tobacco pipe a day. Very difficult to keep to these restrictions. Oh, really? You're finding it challenging? Yes, I'm finding it very challenging, Sensei. The 1 cup of sake a day. That does not seem to be a problem, but it's the 2 puffs of the Japanese kiseru tobacco pipe. This is really challenging for me. I have always been a non-smoker. However, Sensei, there is one piece of advice which I can tell you is definitely having results. One piece of my advice is definitely having results. Yes, Sensei, you told me to exercise for 2 hours every day and that it would add 10 years to my life. Yes, exercise 2 hours a day and it will add 10 years to your life. That has had results. Yes, Sensei, it has. I've been exercising for 2 hours every day now for the past 3 months and I already feel 10 years older. Sensei! Hi, what seems to be the trouble? Sensei, I'm feeling very bloated. Well, why don't you get on the scale? Get on the scale. Yes, you know what? This is good timing. Just got a very high-tech new scale. This is a talking scale. Yes. I tried it out myself with my family. I put my 6-year-old son on the talking scale and it said, beep, 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 30 kilograms, beep, 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 30 kilograms, beep, 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 30 kilograms. So the scale actually talks to you. Yes, it does. My wife got on the scale and it said, beep, 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 time to go on a diet. Beep, 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 time to go on a diet. Beep, 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 time to go on a diet. So the talking scale has a sense of humor as well. Yes, sometimes the sense of humor gets out of hand. I got on the scale and it said, beep, 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 1 person at a time, please. Sensei! Hi, what seems to be the problem? Sensei, I'm red and I'm swollen all over. Perhaps I should swallow a good deal of medicine. I think that might be rash. Sensei, perhaps you should at least take some blood. I think that might be in vain. Mrs. Suzuki, would you recommend a good doctor for me? Oh, yes. I would be happy to, but I thought you were happy with your doctor. Dr. Matsumoto was wonderful, wasn't he? You always said so. Yes, Dr. Matsumoto was wonderful with us, his patients, but apparently his relationships with his nurses and other people at the office became so bad, so strained, so difficult for him that the doctor himself became ill and he had to leave his own practice. Really? The doctor himself became ill. Was the working environment that bad? Apparently, Doc's sick. Mrs. Suzuki, can you recommend to me a good doctor? Oh, of course I can. But what happened to your doctor, Dr. Matsumoto? Dr. Matsumoto, his business went downhill and he went bankrupt. What happened? It was his bedside manner. His bedside manner. Was he a little bit abrupt? Yes, he kept losing his temper and lost patience. Mrs. Suzuki, did you hear the news that our ophthalmologist, Dr. Matsumoto, has a new assistant? Yes. Our eye doctor, Dr. Matsumoto, apparently does have a new assistant. A new assistant? Not really an assistant, more of a pupil. A pupil? Oh, well, I hope he teaches him very strictly. Yes. Apparently the doctor is very, very strict. If he talks too much, the doctor tells him to put a lid on it. If he makes a mistake, the doctor gives him lashes. Mrs. Suzuki, I do appreciate your eyebrow humor. Mrs. Suzuki, did you know that in the Edo period in Japan, in our country, they used to think that melting candles on different parts of the body would be preventative of certain ailments and diseases and illnesses? Oh, really? They did that kind of thing in Japan. Oh, it was a kind of vaccination.